For the B2 Community Film Festival, we had to create a short film or documentary celebrating community. After thorough research and considering a variety of ideas, I chose to do a documentary on homelessness.
Better to give, I would say it's better to give food than money.
Give them
because
food.
A lot of them have drug problems, not that it's their fault, but they'll end up just going and buying cigarettes, so that doesn't help.
Because of the health and safety risks associated with homelessness, I decided to focus on local organisations helping those living with homelessness. I chose this idea because I wanted to make something that is compelling, meaningful and hard-hitting. I felt that a documentary would better suit asking local organisations how they help the homeless. One of my favourite things about a documentary is learning about people's different stories. Before filming, I did a test shoot of my homelessness scene recreations to judge how best to show homelessness by experimenting with a range of cinematography and props. As well as test footage, I took my first poster photos and created several versions of different posters based around homelessness. This is my poster design that I chose to develop further, because of it being emotive, hard-hitting, impactful, thought-provoking and compelling. I later reshot this photograph on the 23rd of February 2023 because the subject had their lanyard on in my original poster. When editing this version of my poster, I also experimented with colour grading and my text. I used black and white lighting to reflect how harsh homelessness is. My test shoot enabled me to prepare for filming on Saturday the 4th of February 2023, where I would film my homelessness scene recreations and my presenter's dialogue for helping the homeless. Hello, this is Matthew Williams. So I've just arrived at Aldershot Town Centre and I've come here to do some location recce's, mainly because my research shows that Aldershot Town Centre is one of the worst areas for poverty in Rushmore, and because Rushmore is one of the most deprived areas in Hampshire. I had initially decided to film in Aldershot Town Centre, but moved locations because of health and safety risks. This is because Aldershot Town Centre has a high crime rate. Hello, so I've come to do a location recce of this old abandoned and derelict building behind me on Alberts Road in Aldershot. This is because I was originally going to film in the High Street in Aldershot and at Upper Union Street. But I was advised not to due to health and safety reasons.
Got it.
Throughout filming, I used a Canon EOS 600D to maintain the same quality of footage. Yeah, DSLR filming.
Homelessness, a lifestyle with vulnerability. Disease and illness, alongside unsanitary living conditions and a lack of food and water. Homelessness can happen to any of us. So next time you walk past a homeless person, what are you gonna do?
My presenter, called Etsley, was chosen based on their experience in performing arts, as they used to study this subject before progressing on to creative media. For instance, they also performed in my short film called Dreams and Dilemmas. This short film was produced in early February of 2022. The intent of Dreams and Dilemmas is to question the importance of education compared with relationships, as shown when the protagonist misses an exam to save the love of her life.
What would it be? I suppose I'd want to help people. Oh, and magic. I'd love to have magic.
Or would you rather be with Samuel?
I beg your pardon?
We all know you have a crush on him. What's stopping you from asking him out?
On Monday, the 6th of February 2023, I interviewed Martin Tennant, facing the concrete construction of Union Street, to relate to Rushmore's recent regeneration of Farnborough and Aldershot. Alongside this, he had his back to the wall to prevent the public from getting in the way. The LED light was initially a white tint, however Mars recommended changing it to a yellow tint to match the sunny weather. A boom pole, NTG3 and Zoom H4n Pro with an XLR cable was used for audio recording.
As a local authority, declared a climate crisis.
During the interview, he mentioned sustainability and student accommodation, both of which I've included in helping the homeless, to relate to young people. This also reflected in my white balance, which was set to daylight.
And exceeded the environmental requirements for construction in this Aldershot site, and we will do the same in...
Carol's interview was the only interview that I produced alone, and was based on her charity in Camberley, called the All Night Cafe. Its production involved a camera, tripod and a lapel mic. This is because any more kits would have strained my muscles and caused injury. In this clip, I am testing the audio levels. I then clap to sync the audio with the footage. Because of this interview being secured very late on, I had been given very little time to research, so I began by asking Carol about her background and the All Night Cafe, then asking various follow-up questions to make the dialogue conversational and free-flowing. Filmed at sunset, often referred to as golden hour, I used natural lighting to make this shot look visually appealing.
It's here, so it's a free community shop for anybody that's passing by. So it has sandwiches, fresh fruit, fresh veg, and we will hand ship from about 5 a.m. in the morning right the way through to probably midnight.
Thing, yeah. Okay, if you do that again, when you have your hands over.
Oh wait, is he doing behind the scenes now?
Yeah.
Okay.